It's a little bit quieter. I'm hoping the noise doesn't seep through. They've moved on to another unit. I apologize ahead of time, but I needed to get this done. I thought it was very, very important that we had this discussion. So, good afternoon and welcome to the Monday Reset. Now, I need you to take a deep breath. I'm being serious about that. Take a deep breath. Come on, do it with me. Because before we talk about healing, before we talk about growth, before we talk about goals, I need you to do something many survivors rarely do. I want you to stop. Just stop. Because some of you have been carrying things that were never meant to be carried this long. You carried it through the weekend. You carried it through the breakup. You carried it through the divorce. You carried it through the argument. You carried it through the betrayal. You carried it through the disappointment. And now you've arrived at another Monday carrying the same emotional luggage you've been dragging around for years. Today is about putting it down. Peace over everything. Now, hear me clearly. Peace over everything does not mean peace over responsibility. No, it doesn't mean that. Peace over everything does not mean peace over purpose. It definitely doesn't mean that. What it means choosing peace over chaos. Choosing peace over confusion, choosing peace over drama, choosing peace over emotional addiction, choosing peace over the need to be right, choosing peace over the need to win every battle. Because I'm going to tell you something. Some battles cost more than they are worth. Now, let me ask you a question. How much peace have you sacrificed trying to get someone else to understand? How much peace have you sacrificed trying to prove your point? How much peace have you sacrificed waiting for closure? How much peace have you sacrificed waiting for accountability? How much peace have you sacrificed hoping someone will become who they promised to be? Think about that. Because many survivors are not exhausted from life. They're exhausted from carrying expectations. Remember that word, that reality never agreed to. And that's where healing begins. Healing begins the moment you stop arguing with reality. Not because you like reality, not because it's fair, not because it feels good, but because fighting reality keeps you trapped. The relationship happened. The betrayal happened. The disappointment happened. The loss happened. Now what? Now what? Because your future is waiting on your answer. Somebody needs to hear this today. You cannot build a peaceful life while being emotional invested in chaos. You can't. It's impossible. If chaos is your focus, listen to me clearly, chaos becomes your future. If drama is your focus, listen once again, drama becomes your future. If the narcissist remains the center of your attention, they remain the center of your emotional life. And that's exactly what we're breaking today. You see, one of the biggest lies survivors believe is this. When they finally understand what they did, when they finally apologize, when they finally tell the truth, when they finally admit it, then I will have peace. No. Peace is not something that they give to you. Peace is something that you choose. right now, not next year, not after the apology, not after the court date, not after the conversation, now. Right nowish. Because peace isn't found, peace is created. Peace is created. Peace is created through boundaries. Peace is created through clarity. Peace is created through discipline. Peace is created through deciding that your emotional well-being matters. And can I be honest here? Many of you have never made that decision. You've made everybody else's happiness your responsibility. Everybody else's healing your responsibility. Meanwhile, yet and still, your own peace has been sitting in the corner waiting to be acknowledged. Today, I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. No resentment. No obsession. No replaying old conversations. No waiting for validation. No trying to convince someone of your worth. Imagine how much energy that would free up. Just imagine what you could build. Imagine what you could become. Imagine what your life would feel like. See, that's the life we're moving forward. That's the life that we're moving towards. Now, let me get on my soapbox for a moment, just for a minute. Some of you are addicted to emotional chaos, not because you want to be, because it's familiar. Chaos feels normal. Anxiety feels normal. Confusion feels normal. Waiting for the next emotional high or low, it feels normal. And then when peace shows up, it feels boring. It feels strange. It feels unfamiliar. But hear me. Listen to me. Hear me now. Peace is not boring. Peace is powerful. Peace is expensive. Peace is valuable. Peace is the foundation of everything that you are trying to build. Think about it. You cannot build confidence without peace. You cannot build clarity without peace. You cannot build purpose without peace. You cannot build healthy relationships without, come on, say it for me, peace. Peace is not the reward. Peace is the foundation. That's literally why I created a shirt that says peace over everything. Not because peace is easy. Because peace is worth protecting. It's worth more than the argument. It's worth more than the explanation. It's worth more than the revenge. More than being understood. More than being right. Peace over everything. Now let's transition. Let's talk about identity. Because this is where most survivors struggle. They have spent so much time reacting that they've forgotten who they are. Who were you before survival became your full-time job? Who were you before the confusion? Who were you before the self-doubt? Who were you before the manipulation? Who were you before you started asking other people to determine your value? That person still exists. That person did not disappear. That person got buried. And tonight we are digging them out. And that's why we built this community, not to create another place to complain, not to create another place to stay stuck, not to create another place to relive the pain. We built this community to help people rebuild, to help people grow, to help people remember who they are. to help people choose peace. See, every course, every workshop, every workbook, every discussion, every live session points. It literally points to one thing: forward. Now, let me leave you with something. This is like reality hits. You cannot change what happened, but you can change what happens next. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but you can write tomorrow. You definitely can't choose or control what others choose, but you can definitely control what you choose. And today, nowish, I want you to make a choice. Choose peace, choose growth, choose clarity, choose yourself, choose your future. Because the very moment you stop chasing chaos, you finally have room to build something better. The fog is lifted. Now the journey begins. Remember who you are. No other way but forward. And this week, choose peace over everything. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully the noise was not too bad. It kind of made me lose track of what I was about to say. But like I said, we had to get this done. I think these Monday resets are very important. In fact, I think I'm going to start pre-recording these because I think that way I can highlight the message. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Let me know in the community how you feel about that. With that being said, Minister Robinson, Church of Real Talk, founder of the N.O.W. movement, no other way but forward. And with that being said, stay powerful, keep healing. Love you guys.